Alrighty, there we go. Game audio. Oh, that's good. If you guys can hear it or can't hear it, let me know. I don't even know what's. Oh, good lords. Oh, all kinds of what? Well, okay. Shotguns. I know that I'd picked a bunch of these up, but usually when they do a patch, all these go away. So, I don't know. I need that with that. Tracked beam. We've got a pistol. That's all I really need. We're just gonna go do cargo tonight. So it popped up there. Didn't pop up in my chat. 2 seconds, please. Copy. Docs. Custom browser. Trigger fake message. So that's picking up. Let's try this again. Okay, now it's working. We're gonna pin a message. At the end of the stream. There we go. Sweet. All right, got that taken care of. All right, let's hope the elevators work. They're already acting wonky.
I think it's a bit backwards that more people streamed the Satterball Championship than the last event.
Ah, the grand city of Orison.
At Orson Skyway Shuttle Service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. Please.
I probably could have got on that. While we wait for the next one. Tonight's drink of choice is a Galaxy Vibe Celsius, which is sparkling strawberry and watermelon. Watermelon. Jeez.
The next
Cannot
shuttle
speak.
is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Okay. Let's go. Hopefully. Hopefully. We don't run into problems with the tram. Everything is good. I'm a little disappointed. I thought typically they give subscribers. Oh, I have it now. I did not have it when I logged in the other day. We may go do some salvage because they do have the new Misk Fortune available to me. I was getting ready to say they give the subscribers typically a new ship and let us play with them for a couple weeks, month, or whatever. But I logged in like right after the patch dropped and I didn't have it. And now I do. I really enjoy salvaging. To have a reclaimer. Usually try to save up and get a vulture in game. But they dropped the new Misk Fortune just in time for like the Lunar New Year thing. And we're going to go out and see what it's all about.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Please prepare to disembark. Yes. Let me off.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
It's nice coming into these things and like seeing actual people hanging out. These things coming into the space stations or the spaceports and seeing people hanging out. Jeez.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So I thought about moving some of my fleet around again, like getting rid of the reclaimer because I can really only use it when I have other people on, and like getting the Starlancer back and getting this Misk Fortune, and I don't know. All right, let's get in my hangar. I mean, so far, knock on wood, things are smooth. Hey. Bought a little like 325A Origin to do some combat in. If we ever decide to do combat, because I don't have a combat ship.
Welcome to the
At least one that I own. So like I have the Reclaimer, get the Arrow, and it's okay. Pisces Carrack, the Atlas is mine, the Intrepid's mine, the Little Mule's mine. These constellations are not. These are subscriber ships, so I'll have them for a month. I've got both Ursas, got a Zeus, got the Vandal Scythe, but it's bad. So let's check out the Misk Fortune.
Your vehicle has placed visitors again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shut the doors. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I 100% agree. I think that it should be cheaper than the Vulture. It's going to take more work to get the same amount of cargo in the Fortune if you can get it close. Because you got to like go outside, pull it off the outside, take it in up through the elevator, hide it in the hallways. Like it's just It's a mess. So, but this is gonna be my first time flying it tonight. We're gonna take a look, see what it is, see how it plays. I'm a Vulture lover. Why is my game doing that? So, but I agree. I think it needs to be like the 150-ish range, maybe 130. All right, let's do a quick little walk around. Typical MISC rear end. Like, this is interesting. I like the way that they're doing this. I hope they get their animations fixed to where they actually, like, it moves along the conveyor and out to it. But it's interesting. The whiskers to do the ship disintegration. Probably going to want to switch this one out for an ablative, whatever the other one's called. It's because these are a little slow. Anyways, let's enter the ship. So, little hab area, some of your components. Go back here. I like the glass windows. Being able to look outside, be able to see your cargo out there. I was a little disappointed that these are two separate, or not two separate. These are the same salvage units. I was hoping that they would be separate, so then you would have the 12 on the outside plus 13 SCUs in each of these, and I was like, that could be cool. But they share the same storage, so. And then just a little like cargo area, elevator. Not bad. Very simple, very sleek. That looks pretty good. Open exteriors. Not all the buttons work. That's fine. Exit right. Okay. There's a queue to get out of here. I mean, yeah, it's a prospector. Wow. A good little holding pattern. It did not resolve the hearing other people's hangar audio. Some of it. And that's pretty cool. I think I've been in the Prospector like once, maybe twice. Back in queue. Yeah. I mean, it looks funky, but like it's animated well. It's like skinny, which is actually quite humorous because all the other ships, like the Freelancer, the Starlancer, they all have like big chunky landing gear, and then this one's like got the little skinny things. Is it going to let me out or not? Maybe? Trapped in a hangar. Oh. That's not me, open them. Someone else. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I did rock mining a little bit. Back when like it was really lucrative. Never got into like really doing the space stuff. My kids got a mole, and I think we've used it maybe twice. Everybody goes to crew. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm a diehard cargo guy. Hauling missions as much as I can. I was like before the hauling missions, it was commodities, running them all the time, and unfortunately lost way too much money doing it sometimes, so that got frustrating. Very happy about the hauling missions though. Oh, nice. Are you able to get the cargo off of it at a docking point? Or at the docking port? Does it like let you sell directly from the port, or do you have to do it like the Hull C? Oh, and it does it while you're just hooked up to the docking port? Ah, store it. Gotcha. 1600. Come on. Give me something out here. Not there. May have to try that. There we go. Did not want that button.
Landing gear down. Landing gear up.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, when I get done, I'll go through and I'll follow you back. Check you out. Yeah, we're on the wrong side, aren't we? There we go, that side. All right, man, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, this is definitely slower. Definitely slower. Oh yeah, much slower. I'm glad I did not make the changes to my fleet. I believe I would have been very disappointed. This is going to take forever. Although, I will say the last time I was out doing salvage, I was actually in the reclaimer, so can't really judge it off of that. La la la. Someone said land the Fortune on the ground, then land the Polaris on top of it upside down. No. People are crazy. We're getting there. Still at 16% left. the edges. Shit, there's a big chunk of it. Oh, it's off the edge. Oh, yeah. All right, down to 6% left. Check this edge. I know there's not much left, but %. I think we're good. All right. Here's a nice big one. Go. All right. Well, so far, I've had no dropped frames. That is good. So far, it's not horrible. It's definitely slower than the Vulture. It's scraping. I haven't like turned on the extraction units in the back to like spit the things out to the side. So we'll see how that goes here in just a little bit. But I mean, it flies nice. It looks nice. I think the beam needs an upgrade. You can offset the beam from your... Interesting. No, it does not have more storage than the Vulture. If you are only going by cargo grid space, they are the same. But anyone that's used the Vulture knows that you don't just load it up with what can fit on the cargo grid. You pack about 40-ish SCUs in there on top of everything stacked on the grid, you know, wherever you can. The Fortune has 12 SCUs on the outside. It has 4 SCU grid on the elevator. So that means to put things on there, you're going to have to go out and remove it, carry it around, put it on the elevator. But apparently you can get enough inside the ship, like you load it all the way up into the hab, like where your bed and everything is, and you can get close to 40 SCUs total between what you put in the hab, what you've got on the cargo grids, and what you keep in the filler station. But it's a lot more work. The Vulture, it's just all right there. Yeah, you got to get up out of your seat and go do it, but it just comes out of the filler station and you move it a little bit. That's my hope. Like, they need a middle of the road, like medium-sized salvager. Right now, I do have a reclaimer, and the only time it comes out is if I have friends on and they're like, hey, let's go make some money. But, I mean, knowing what I know about salvaging, if I was putting money down to pledge for a ship, I would not do the Fortune. I would do the Vulture. It is... 2 seconds. So it comes with the size 2. No, it comes with the size 1 cinch scraper module. It's on the size 2 Baylor salvage head. And you switch it over and it has a tractor beam on the other side too. So you still get your tractor beam, but the salvage head is, I think it's underpowered since there's only one. You know, got the Vulture, you get 2. I turned the DPI down quite a bit. Hey, new patch. I haven't had any issues. I've only been on, I logged in like 5 minutes right after it dropped, I wanted to see if I had the fortune since I'm a subscriber. And then tonight's the first time I've actually been on and played any. And yeah, it spawned in, elevators worked, you know, made it over to the spaceport on Orison. Didn't have any problems with the hangar. So, knocking on wood, it's good so far. But I say, give it 48 hours and see how the servers last. Yeah, I've read horror stories about it on Spectrum. This is the Misk Fortune. It is the brand new salvaging ship from Misk. Yep, it does have the autoloader, which I will probably turn on after I finish this panel. Comparing it to the Vulture. So this, I think the Vulture is going to be better. We'll start with that. Vulture has 2 heads. This only has 1, so it's taking a lot longer to scrape the panels. But you can set the filler stations to auto spit out crates up to 12 SCUs. And those 12 SCUs go right there on those grids on either side of the ship. So you don't have to go back and actually, like, you know, tractor beam the crates around. But with the Vulture, most people don't just put their RMC or construction materials or whatever on the grid. They put them throughout the whole cargo bay. Like, they cram it full. You usually can get around 40 crates in it off grid, including the 13 SCUs that you can keep in your filler station. You can get close to that with the Fortune, but in order to do that, you have to have the automatic thing shoot them to the outside. Then you have to fly out there. You can take 4 at a time, put them on the elevator in the back, bring them up, and you have to stack them in the hab. So where you would have your bed and all that shit. So while it can get about the same storage, it's going to be a huge pain in the rear. It is G. So there's ship moving, hit G, and it turns it to gimbal. I was watching someone demo this ship on a YouTube video today. I don't remember who it was, but they were doing this. Like moving the ship around, trying to do the salvage, and I'm just like, oh, it hurt. Yeah, I was on the verge of moving some stuff around in my fleet so that I could get it, and then I was like, all right, so the filler station, there's only one, so you get that 13 SCU plus the 12 on the outside plus all the. I was like, what I think they should have done is have 2 filler stations, so you get a total of 26 SCUs in the filler station buffer. 12 can go on the outside. But yeah, I don't get paid enough to make their decisions, or they don't pay me enough. You know what I mean? I don't get paid to make their decisions. Right. Like, it just makes logical sense. Yeah. Yep, just one head. And it has the scraper module on it. I think, like, if I actually own this, I would probably switch it over to the Abrate instead of the Cinch. Yeah. But I'm a subscriber, so I got this for free to try for a couple of weeks. I'm not investing any money in components for it. We're still at 17% on this thing. It's nice, but if I was paying for it, I would pay for the Vulture. Yeah. Hopefully, that lovely vocal minority starts really bitching about it and lights up Spectrum, and they're like, oh, maybe we should make some changes. But not to completely trash Robert Space Industry and CIG. You know that they love to listen to their community and do things that would make their community happy, right? Part of the free fly, I don't think the free, like if you just set up a free account, I don't think that it's going to be on there. I may be wrong, but I've been a backer for 4 years now. So it's been a while since I've needed to use like a free fly account. Yeah, like I think it looks great. And you know, getting some variations to the Prospector was a great idea. Development time, it probably was really easy for them to kick this out because, you know, all the components were already there basically. They just had to put them in the right order, you know, because the cargo grid on the outside, you know, that's from the hull. So it was a good quick turnaround probably, but I think it could have been done a little bit better. Or here's the big or. Keep it the way it is, but don't charge me the same price as the Vulture. Cameron, are you a subscriber? Like, do you pay the monthly, like whatever subscription is to get like the cool trinkets and shit? Yeah, so I figured that subscribers were the ones that got the reason I got it, because I've done the subscriber thing for a while too. When I logged in yesterday, right after the patch, I didn't have it either. It showed up today. %. Where is that 5%? There's some of it. I'm stingy. I want all this. Yeah, it may have just taken them a while to get like it provisioned out to everybody. But yeah, I logged in and I was like, man, I really wanted to try it. And I looked and there it was. Oh, 5%. All right. I'd love to get that last little bit. Oh, that's no good. I did the whole rename the PTU to life thing for my folders. I think I had like a 2 or 3 gig download. I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. Oh, jeez. I hope you are not on like a metered internet connection. All right. Let's go back here. Turn these on for the first time. There you go. And they don't have the animations yet, but that is pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, hey. Yes, child. This is the ship I was talking about the other day. You should get on and play at some point. All right. We got that panel's already scraped. Is this little thing? Yeah, I think it does. I would, again, I'd much rather have the Vulture. I think the Vulture is a better ship for salvage, just cargo space wise. But this ain't bad. And we're going to finish up these. Oh man, that's another big panel. Yeah, we're going to finish up these two panels. Go drop off some cargo, and then I'm going to go find something else to get into. Yeah. Yeah, I can squeeze the Vulture full of shit. And this one, I mean, technically you can, but you have to like go outside, pull it off of that grid, put it in the elevator, bring it inside. You know, and I think you can end up getting about somewhere between 36 and 40, depending on how well you can Tetris the shit in the hab. But yes, it does. Let's see. And, yep, that's as close as it could do it. Yeah, it has the little doors right there in the back, and they push it out to external grids outside the ship. Right. Interior's round. The crates barely want to fit through the doors. Yeah, 6 on each side. So you get a total of 12 exterior. There is a 4 SCU grid on an elevator in the back, but the only way you can get to it is, you know, EVA and grab the crates and put them on it. So it's like, yes, you can get it to auto unload up to 12. Do you want to deal with that hassle? You know, to get more. When in the Vulture, yeah, you got to get up out of your chair. You got to go back to your cargo bay, but you can fit 40 in there easily. Like, you know, as long as you're good at Tetris, you know, you just got to be able to stack boxes. But something I've been seeing a lot of people talk about is, I guess eventually crates and stuff are going to actually do damage again. And if that's the case, if they're off grid. So if that's the case, you know, are you going to want to stack shit off grid? No, because you don't want to blow up your ship. I think that's dumb. I think I had a long discussion with my buddy that plays about it today. And all right, we are in the future, right? What holds the crates to the cargo grid? I'm going to assume it's some kind of magnets, right? Why can't the magnets be on the crates? So then you can lock the crates together, or you could lock the crates to the metal floors. And then any place is a grid, and you just lock it down. And I say that because at CitizenCon, when they were talking about building, and you're going to be able to put your decorations down, you're going to be able to lock a chair to the ground, or a table, or, you know, something like that, so that it doesn't blow away or bounce whenever someone just bumps into it. Why can you do that with a decoration and not a cargo crate? I don't know. But if they make the decision to where unattached cargo crates are going to cause damage, it's going to cause a lot of problems. Oh, hey.
And like a magic trick, he was here.
Speak his name and he appears.
Freezing my ass off, but I'm here.
But you are not Joe Hendry. It's a wrestler.
I figured as much, because it's like 75% of your references.
Yeah. I looked over, like, I've been talking to people and I just happened to look at the names. I was like, that is my son. But
I chime in every blue moon.
yeah. Yeah, so this is the new Fortune. It's nice. It needs to be about...
Definitely unique.
Yeah, it needs to be probably $25, $35 cheaper in the store. Because right now it's the same price as a Vulture. And the Vulture's just, I think, a better ship. And yeah, like Cameron in chat just said, I really hope to see a medium salvage ship soon. Like, you've got these two, so this and the Vulture, and then it jumps up to the Reclaimer. There's nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
And eventually the Reclaimer's going to need a rework too, because it's a hot mess. But you know, if they give me a ship because I'm a subscriber and say, here, try this out, I'm going to try it out, right? I didn't have to put any money into it. Yes, if the mole could do salvage, like if they took the mole framework and made it a salvage ship, amazing. I think it would be great. The problem that you're going to have with that is, where are you going to put the cargo crates? Where are you going to put the RMC crates? Bofa, you almost got me with the name. Almost. This is the Misk Fortune. It is the new salvage ship that came out yesterday. It's pretty.
I gotta love a good download speed. Just started the update and I'm already only like less than 4 gigs left.
Yeah. Well, and you hadn't done any of the new shit, so you didn't have any reference to go off of. I had the PTU downloaded, and I just changed the name of the folder. Yes. New salvage ship.
Yeah, I did.
Only one beam. It's okay. It's only one beam, and it's the same size beams that the Vulture has 2 of. So scraping is slow. It has 12 SCUs of storage on the outside. So 6 on that side and 6 on that side. And there's 4 on an elevator in the back. And to get the crates onto that elevator, you have to EVA, go grab them with a tractor beam, put them on the elevator. It has one... Oh. Filler station blocked. I was like, is it full already? No, it's just blocked. It has one filler station, so you get 13 SCUs of storage in it too. Yes. Disappointing that it is worse than a Vulture. You can kind of do the same thing that you do with the Vulture and store things off grid, but you have to go through the hassle of flying outside, pulling it off the grid, bringing it inside. You know. Just a pain. Zach, just so you're aware, we are home based in Orison.
Okay, I figured as much. Nope, just smacked me in the face with the 103 gig.
Oh.
Yep, I lied. Oh well, it'll be done before I even realize it.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. A good medium salvager is what is needed.
I have a real good story for you and Matt, not on stream, that I'll have to share with y'all, not on stream.
Yeah.
I am moving stations though.
That's good, I guess.
Back to home. Back at Station 6 instead of Station 5.
Yeah, a little bit more busy.
I won't be, really, but... Because I'm not going to be on a normal 911 truck.
Oh.
I'm going to the CCT truck.
Oh.
So I'll be sitting on my ass and getting paid. But I will be in the city and not away from
Right.
everything. If I want to walk the seats, I can walk the seats.
Yeah. Yep. So you'll be like me. Sit on your ass all day and get paid.
I mean, I do that at Station 5. It's just...
You're out in the middle of... Well, you're not
out in the middle of
BFE.
nowhere. It bothers my ADHD how much we just sit there
Yeah.
and there's not anything going on. And me and you being similar people, I can work with anybody. But mine and my partner's personalities clash quite a lot.
Ah. Makes sense.
It's the difference of being raised rough versus my parents' house is millions of dollars worth valued in today's currency.
Ah. So, spoiled rich kid versus came up with, made it
issues.
through. Made it through, but has issues. Yeah.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, he's stupidly intelligent. He's a great paramedic. Great paramedic. But I am very charismatic. He's not so much.
Yeah.
He's all the time talking about some of his trips and stuff that he's gone and done and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, a trip for me is going to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. It's like, hey, that's a great vacation.
My biggest trip in my entire life is me saying, screw it, I'm going to go visit my buddy over in London.
Yep.
And I'm taking that in 2 months.
Yep. I do have to say, I'm a wee bit jealous.
It's okay, I'll take pictures.
Okay.
I told him I have 2 preferences that I'd like to do. A true British pub.
Yes.
Per Derek, he said, once you've been in one bar, you've been in all of them. I'm like, I agree.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be a little different there.
Yeah.
And then authentic fish and chips.
Yes.
Because one day I know we're going to do the normal, touristy Big
Right.
Ben, London Eye, Buckingham, all that stuff. Past that, I don't really care. I know we're going to go probably do the Imperial War Museum, just because it's right up our alley. So,
Yeah. You guys will have fun.
I'm sure we will.
Too bad you couldn't work it out so like the whole crew went.
Well, it was going to be me and NATO leaving.
Yeah.
NATO cannot afford it. I told him how I did it. He's like, I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I'm like, okay.
All right.
I use PayPal. I just said, screw it. PayPal, here, break it up over payments. I'll figure it the fuck out later.
Yep.
It's kind of struck me very disgruntled with Old Danish.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I'm like, dude, why don't you just, fly over for the day? Come say hi. You don't need to, stay the whole week that I'm staying there, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I can't do that. I'm getting this apartment, and I've got my other trip this year. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, your apartment that's not built for at least another 6 months.
Jeez.
It's not even built. The thing is not even built.
Yeah.
And I even told him, I'm like, I will buy your plane ticket.
Yeah.
His plane ticket, even from, so if he would have gone I think it's like 2 hours-ish, hour 45, to Copenhagen, and flown from there, you know how much it would be to fly to the same location I'm flying into?
Like $60.
$35.
Yeah. I know it's not a whole lot.
Going to the airport closer to him was $145.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, it's too much. I looked at him and said, for my plane ticket alone, I could buy almost 10 of that ticket.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yep. Yes, Bronx. We've all agreed that you are correct. We need a medium salvage ship.
But I've chalked it up to he's gonna be him doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make him, because his biggest thing was he was afraid that he's gonna get involved with Great Britain's, horrible crime status. Oh man.
Right.
I'm like, dude, you do realize the area that I work is riddled with crime and everything, and
Yeah.
I physically have to see it, but I really don't. Just like when you travel anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
don't go into the sketchy places.
Yeah.
Don't go into the alley that, looks like it'd be a shortcut.
Yep. I had that experience when I went to Cancun. We were in like the popular shopping area, and people were like, "Hey, do you want some cocaine?" We're like, no. They're like, yeah, just come down the alley, and we're like, no. Whiskey Tango, if you own a vulture, do not get the fortune. Do not trade it out for the fortune. Just keep the vulture.
Like, it's not a bad ship, it's just not a
No.
good ship.
Yeah, I mean, again, for what it's worth, it needs to be probably $25 or $30 cheaper on the pledge store. And it needs to be like, this is the true starter salvage ship, and the Vulture is just a small light salvage ship. Like, this would be something like, if you've never done salvage, this would be a good way to learn it.
Got it, so I should buy it.
No. Because you've done mining, so you understand logistics and how this shit works.
I don't even remember what I'm sitting on right now.
Yeah, they're not going to make this cheaper. They're probably going to make the Vulture more expensive. Like, this will stay where it is, and then they'll bump the Vulture up to like 190.
Oh, I got the best skin for my F8C.
Yeah.
Um.
I was say, I think that you have the Arrestra, right?
Yeah, the Arastra.
Yeah, which gives you the mole.
Yep, the mole and some other stuff I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
My Apollo Medevac gives me the Cuddy Red. I've got my Ursa Medevac, my Rescue Pisces, and my Cutter.
Yep. You got some decent stuff.
All stuff that I would use.
Yep. Hey, if Mr. Johnson shows up and you get on, you can see the Polaris. I cannot successfully answer that question because this is the first time I've done salvage since the patch drop. So Cameron says not really. But RMC, so the stuff that you get from like scraping these plates, is going for about 11K a box, which isn't horrible.
Why is my download throttling that hard? Holy crap.
Because you have high speed Xfinity.
Yeah, trust me. I had a yelling match with them the other day.
I'm sure.
I'm like, okay, so you said you did line work and updates and all of this stuff, right? Yeah. Why is my stuff still not working? Oh, well, it's probably... I'm like, I've reset it 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
I know how this stuff works. I'm not, grandma that doesn't know how electronics work.
Yep.
So I had to have that conversation with them.
Yep. I've only had one disagreement with Frontier. And that was when I moved. Instead of just transferring the same service that I had, they had to put me in a new package and didn't tell me that they had to put me in a new package. And it like prorated the cancellation at the other address and prorated the startup here. And it was a difference of like $3, which is fine. If they would have told me that it was going to be like a $3 difference, that's great. But I didn't know that. And I put what my bill always was in the bank for like the auto payment. And the payment didn't go through, so then they charged me a $25 late fee, and they went and reversed the late fee. Are you talking pre 4.0 or are you talking pre 4.0.1? Because I did do salvage in 4.0, and at Orison I could get like 11K.
Yeah, my speeds went from 80 megs to sub 1.
Ooh.
And I don't know why. Like, I have nothing... I mean, I'm watching the stream, but...
Yeah.
Steam's not downloading anything. Epic, are you the culprit? Nope. You weren't even awake. I just woke you up. Who knows? Let it be itself.
I blame your sister.
I blame them both too. They called me. They ordered pizza, and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna have to get the pizza. We're too high to go get it." And I'm like, "Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom." I truly appreciate the fact that you guys could do nothing without me here.
That's great. Now I base out of Orison, so I've never had any issues with it, and their buy price for it is a lot higher. I mean, I say I've never had any issues. There have been problems with Orison, but it's the same problems that people had at other places too. So. On. There's like 5% of this thing left, and I want to get. I'm at 7.9 SCUs in the thing. I'm trying to get it to 8.
You know, I'm still debating getting the Valkyrie back and getting my rock back. Kind of miss flying the, moving brick.
Yep. Did you see the Paladin?
Mm-hmm.
If not, you should look at the Paladin. I think Matt's getting the Paladin.
Who makes it?
Geus? I think
Nope.
whoever makes the Valkyrie.
Nope. It's Anvil.
Anvil, yeah. One of the R's. Ah, good. There's the 8. Okay.
Oh yeah, that just screams Matt.
Yep.
Like, I didn't even have to fully look at it. It's technically like a support gunship.
Yeah, it is. They've got it listed as a heavy gunship. And then they made changes to the Redeemer, so it's not quite as heavy.
Yeah.
They reduced the size of some of its guns.
Which, I mean,
But
I kind of get it.
yes, that is Zach talking. Do you know someone on TikTok named Lulu? Because I don't.
I know.
They just asked if it's Zach talking, but they spelled your name wrong. So
They did spell it wrong.
Yeah, so with the Redeemer, they gave it smaller guns, but they made it more agile. So it moves around a little bit more, flies a little bit better. So it's going to be, I guess, fall into like a heavy fighter role, and then like the Paladin's going to be like a gunship.
Makes sense.
But rumors are the Paladin, the Perseus, and one of the Apollos is going to come out at Invictus, whatever the next big convention thing is.
I mean, if the Apollo comes out, that's just going to be great.
Yeah.
Because it's truly what I've been waiting on.
Oh, yeah.
I will say the Paladin looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
If the Matthew Johnson does not get it.
He's already got it.
Okay.
It gives decent loners.
You know, as much as it's not worth it, I still want to get the freaking Terrapin medevac.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not worth it. As much as I hate to say it. It's cool as hell looking. But it's really not worth it. It doesn't have the it has pretty much the same seat capacity
Yeah.
that my Pisces does. And my Pisces is a lot smaller and can get in a whole lot tighter places.
Yeah. Ah, I found out who Lulu is. They said that they yelled at you yesterday, but when they saw you yesterday and yelled at you, but you didn't hear them. I think I'm upside down.
I have no clue. If
It's
I'm
Cindy.
working, I'm completely brain dead.
Yeah.
Like the story I have to tell you and Matt off stream.
Yeah. Yeah. This is just a family night, man.
Oh!
So probably saw you at work.
Yeah. It's probably when we were bringing a patient back because we got down to the truck after medical report that the nurse didn't give me, so I had to go off their history paperwork stated that the patient's heart rate was 70s to 80s, and we got down to Walmart and it was 124 on the monitor, on a cardiac monitor. Patient was actively in AFib, and we had to turn around and take him straight back to St. Mary's because that's unacceptable. They are not a stable patient to be transported.
No. That's crazy. I don't know how you all do that job. Like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, they sent us on a transport back to one of the nursing homes,
Yeah.
and we went up on the floor. I sat there and waited. I got the paperwork from the nurse, sat there and waited because she was sitting there talking with the CNA or something. I said, "So, what'd they come in for? Are they alert and orientated?" It's right there on the paper.
Yeah.
It was late. I was done. I said, "Screw it." Took the paper and walked back to the patient's room. I really wanted to yell at her and say, "You do realize legally you have to give me a report.
Yeah.
Legally, they have to give me a report. Not just a paper. They have to give me a verbal report." But I said, "Screw it. It's late. I'm tired of dealing with stupid people." So we took her on down. And I always get an initial reset of vitals in the truck. I go off theirs, typically for my first set,
Yep.
and then I always do a backup set in the truck. And I said, "Hey, she's sitting, about 114. The partner's like, "What?" Like, yeah, this is, pulse ox, but
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
have fun. Don't kill anybody in the ER.
Yeah. Please don't. Don't work too hard either.
But he's like, "Go ahead and throw a 4 lead on her real quick." I'm like,
Just
okay.
in case.
So I threw it on there, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's about 114. I see it pop up to about 120 something every so often, but yeah." He's like, "Go ahead and start putting a 12 lead on her. I'm gonna pull over and be back there in a second."
That's
And mind you,
ridiculous.
Graham had the memory of like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
She could tell you something 10 minutes ago and not be able to tell you the same thing. She was not alert and orientated. Which is not what it said, But I would know that before I had to dig through 5 million different papers. If I would gotten a verbal report.
Yeah, there's that.
But
You have to go back up and turn this hopper back on.
he said, "Okay, I'll run the call and I'll write the report." And yeah, back to St. Mary's we went. She was in active AFib.
Jeez.
So first 12 lead EKG we got on her was
Is it not gonna?
it only showed the 90s. And then the second one showed that she was like 124. So
Right? Why is it not pumping out?
are you full or?
There we go. It was blocked, and I guess you gotta like turn it back on auto after you clear the blockage.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
From a mechanical standpoint, that does make sense.
Yeah. That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the little door opens, box comes spitting out.
I forgot how much they were charging for the the Terrapin medevac. Now I see exactly why I also stated it was not worth it.
Yeah.
Because it's like $220 when you can get something that does the same in the Pisces as.
Mm-hmm. The Terrapin.
Let's see how much.
The Terrapin can
$65.
take more of a beating, though.
It can, but yeah, I'll still probably end up getting it just for the simple goal of I'm trying to make sure I have all of the medical options.
Are you going to do the Galaxy with the medical module in it? I would say no.
No. You know exactly what I mean.
I know. I will say the Polaris has a nice medical unit in it.
Now, I'm not going to have, the Apollo triage, because getting the Apollo medevac. And I probably will not get the Cuddy Red. Not a huge fan of it. After having it, using it, just meh.
I understand.
So we'll say for a starting ship, the Cuddy's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I used my Cuddy Black for forever and a day.
Mm-hmm. And if it can take more of a beating, I love the idea of the Cutlass Steel.
Mm-hmm.
But it blows up really fast.
That it does. I'll have to beat Cindy up for saying my name wrong. Next time I see her in the ER.
I thought Matt was going to be on some tonight. He went over to Chris's for a little bit. 'Cause we had talked today about playing tonight.
Nope. There we go. My speed's picked back up.
That's good.
Now about halfway there. But isn't it great that your aunt supports you?
Mm-hmm.
Popping into your stream.
Heck yeah. Now, regrettable that I had to go on the app and search and see who it was, because I had no clue based on the name.
I had no clue either. I was like, who knows me and who spells my name wrong? If you don't know how I spell my name,
Right.
I probably don't know you all too well.
I love this. The freight elevators.
Mm-hmm. I think it's cool. It's great.
Yeah. All right, let's store that and
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, honest opinion on the Fortune. It's nice. I wouldn't get it over a Vulture. It's slower on the scraping because it only has one head, and in order to even come close to being able to squeeze the same amount of RMC in there off grid, it's going to take a lot of work because you have to go outside, pull it off the outdoor cargo grid, take it around to the elevator, go up the elevator, and try to squeeze it through the hallway. So I would, if you have a Vulture or you have the money and you're going to buy one of them, buy the Vulture, unless you are just completely turned off of the Drake aesthetic. Let's grab the Zeus. You haven't seen the Zeus yet, have you?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please
I mean, you may have seen pictures of it, but I don't think you've actually like seen it.
No.
So
See, I like Drake's aesthetic.
yeah, well, I mean, I will be getting an Ironclad, so. And rumor has it that the Ironclad is going to come out at Drake's Defense Con this year.
Well, make sure you snag it before all of them are bought up.
I've already got it.
Okay.
It's sitting in my buybacks, ready to go.
I wanted to make sure you knew. It's just like all the other big shits.
Yep.
And they're gone typically within the first 30 seconds.
You know, I maybe if they would have put a bigger like scraping head or improved that, like there are little things that they could do. I think that the way the ship is itself is fine. It's a very good starter salvaging ship, but I think that they're charging too much for what it is as a pledge. And they're probably going to charge too much once it's in game with UEC. It needs to be in that $100 to $125 range on the pledge store instead of, I think it's what, $175?
Yeah, it's 175. I just looked at it.
Yeah. This thing's nice. I have gripes about its cargo grid too. Hey, look, it's a fuel port.
Yeah. See, this game is great when it works.
When it works, yes. So the problem I have with this is So this area right here in blue,
Mhm.
and this area right here in blue is grid. This area right here that's not outlined in blue is not grid. You can fit, if you get the 8 SCU boxes, you can fit 2 and then a single SCU, right? Up to here.
Mhm.
Then you can fit, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I think you can fit 3 across here. So it's like, it's weird, right? But by the math, you can't get 8 SCU boxes, like all 8 SCU boxes, and fill it up with what can go on the grid. It takes 8 SCUs and 2 SCUs to fill it up. But yeah, nice little hab area. Aw, the mirror don't work. It's got.
Warrior or vampire?
Yeah, no, definitely not a vampire in this game. Kitchen area, hang out. Wouldn't that be great?
We rolled real bad, but my buddy Mike did not want us to circle beat Strahd that early on, so he did, big flare, and Strahd had revealed one of the characters, or had captured one of the characters that had passed away in an extra story thing that we did, and then disappears without a trace. I'm like, Mike, you bring that pale bastard back here so I can circle beat him.
Yeah.
He's like, no. He's like, no, I worked hard. I'm printing out the entirety. He is printed out, or has the files to print out a complete map of Strahd's castle.
Nice.
So we played enough last time where it's just the first floor that you come into when you enter Strahd's castle. They got some cool items. I told them, hell no, I'm not using one of them because it's like a demonic mace or some sort of deal. It's evil. That's all I know. It's an evil mace. But you should use it. I'm like, no.
No.
But it's probably better than your... No. And, the D&D gods smiled upon me. And I made Mike very angry.
Did you, like, roll double crits or something?
No. I told him the second we entered Strahd's, I guess, butler or whatever he technically is, greets us, leads us into the dining hall, this, that, and the other. And, there's the thing of, plate armor. Right there in front of that door to the dining room. I looked at Mike dead in the eye and I said, this is not in character. But I'm telling you now, I am getting that armor. I'm tired of this chainmail crap. I'm getting that armor. He's like, okay. So we had, talk with Strahd, blah, 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 blah. I said, Mike, I am going to sneak back out there and take the plate armor and bring it back into the dining room and change into it. He's like, okay, roll for stealth. I pass the stealth check at disadvantage because I'm wearing chain.
Jeez.
At one point.
Jeez.
And he was pissed. He's like, yeah, you grab the mannequin and drag it and the plate armor back into the room very stealthily. Even though it's loud as hell, you do it stealthily.
Yeah, sometimes shit happens.
So I now have plate armor, and Mike hates it. He absolutely hates it.
Yeah, he'll be
He's
alright.
like, does a 19 hit? No.
No.
Does a 20 hit? No.
Yep.
Because I'm now plate with a shield, and I think I took the defense fighting style, so it's another +1. So I'm sitting at 21 AC.
Yep. It's good. So Sunday night when we played, you weren't there.
Yeah.
It was me, Matt, Chris, and Mary. So there was just 4 of us. Right?
Yeah.
And we held our own. You know, we did okay. We didn't have a healer because, you know, our healer was elsewhere. And
Yep.
I went down. Chris, well,
Is-
I take that back. We had a healer. Chris is a paladin, but
I told
he-
Katie to NPC mine if she wanted to.
yeah, but she ain't putting that effort in, I guess.
That's fair.
So Chris at least got me back on my feet, right? They didn't let me die. We survived, but I came to the realization that we need a healer. You know? And of course Katie's like, well, Zach's gonna be the healer. I was like, yeah, but Zach's not always here.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Every other weekend, if something doesn't come up.
Right. So I talked to her and I was like, all right, we're getting ready to finish whatever book, like the first book in this series that she's running us through, right? Or the second book, or whatever they're in. Right? We have one more session and we're going to be done with it. I was like, so I'll stick with my fighter that I'm the Steelhawk fighter. Through that, because we left off, we're not in like a town, we just got to the entrance of like this big cave system we got to go into.
Yeah.
So like swapping out there would be weird. So I was like, I'll stick with him until the end. Let's come up with something and have him go out with a grand flourish, right? And then they'll meet a new character in the transition. And
What do you think about playing?
the character is already made. The concept is already there. I'm playing a warlock.
Okay.
Here's the twist. He is an Aasimar. So he's half angel. One of their
Yep.
abilities is kind of like a lay on hands ability once every long rest.
Mm-hmm.
His patron is celestial. So he's a celestial patron warlock, which gives him access to cleric spells.
An interesting way to play it.
Mm-hmm. So I have the healing cantrips that I can use. I have like cure wounds, aid, guiding bolt. Like I've got all kinds of like of the cleric shit.
Yeah.
Right. So warlocks, they don't get spell slots like clerics and wizards and all that do.
Yeah.
I can cast, you know, infinite cantrips. Spell wise, I have 2 pack spells, right?
Yep.
So that's that. They regain on short rest.
Yep.
Right? So, oh, and the celestial, one thing with the celestial thing is you get another pool of, right now I'm at like 10d6 dice that I can do like up to 5 at a time and heal with them, right? And that resets on a long rest. So here's the kicker. The guy in Aasimar age is equivalent to like 55 human years. He's old, right?
Yep.
So we're going to have like big combat and then he's going to be winded and like, oh, I need to sit down. I need to take a break. I need a nap, you know, typical old guy stuff. But it's going to be long enough to take a short rest and get the spell slots back.
I'll say, Mike and I have had conversation, and I've talked to you a little bit about the character I'm playing.
Yeah.
In there, but I told Mike, I'm like, hey.
Oh, there we go.
This is just my wants for my character. If, you know, for some reason he were to, you know, die in, you know, this campaign, is there any way we could just it not be him dying, but at that last second before death, you know, radiant platinum light shines from above, piercing the veil, and gone.
Nope.
So the character's gone, but he's not dead.
Yeah.
That's one argument that I've had with a couple people, not my group of friends, because we're all, you know, like-minded.
Yeah.
Is it? I understand that characters die, but give the character and the player options on how they want the story to end. I mean, shit. I saw one that it was they were doing Ravenloft, and the guy suggested, you know, you're dead. Your character is dead, but you know, we could have you come back as, you know, an undead.
Yeah.
And see how that goes, because, you know, there's the dude, the abbot, you know, that allegedly can bring people back from the dead, this, that, and the other. Or, you know, you could have it that a, you know, an entity from the void, you know, calls out to you and is willing to give you back your life, you know, become a warlock.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are interesting twists.
You know, don't let the character's story end.
Yeah.
You know, the character ends there, but give a means of allowing that character's story to continue. Not just, oh, they're dead, reroll a new character, too bad.
Right.
Because that makes it not fun for the player. So I talked to Mike and he's like, you know, I like that. Because, you know, you're going to do your campaign and it's based around this character. I'm sure being, you know, the way I have it worded is essentially he is the paladin.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he's like, I don't think your god would let him go that soon.
Right.
He would definitely divine intervention to get him away from that. Like, I'm glad we see eye to eye on that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost done downloading.
The only really decent junior rank thing is either back to August Dunlow, which I can make 80k, take almost 100 SCUs back down to August Dunlow Spaceport, which that would be easy, but that's not fun. This is 98 SCUs, Debrio's Breaker Yard. Let's do it.
Ugh.
And let's hope I can squeeze all 98 on here. I should be able to. The Starlancer, the mist ship, it was pretty nice.
I I've debated getting my my Taurus back.
Mm-hmm. Right now, as a subscriber, I get all 3 of them.
It's because the Taurus, you know, it's useful.
Mm-hmm.
Really? You slow down now.
Yeah.
30 megs left, and it slows down to like 300 kilobytes.
It's like, we're gonna crawl. You'll notice I'm not loading shit on the grid completely.
Yep.
Come on. There we go.
I think NATO is currently playing on the Minecraft server and he went on to bed. Because he is offline currently.
Speaking of private servers and updates, update 5 for Enshrouded came out yesterday.
Nice. I haven't touched that game in forever and a day.
I know.
Because, yeah, I think the last time we'd hit a pretty hard wall, because that's just end of content where we ended, where when I last played. There's probably still a fuck ton more content that's been added since.
Yep. So you've missed 2 major content updates. So you didn't get to do Hollowed Halls or the new, like, the winter biome shit. We haven't completed both sets either.
Mm.
Hollowed Halls are like really difficult dungeons, and they're amazing.
Gotcha.
And then the winter one's just you got to manage things kind of like you did in the Shroud, because you have cold, and
It makes sense.
so you have to have like pocket warmers and food that keeps you warm, and eventually you'll get equipment that will keep you warmer, like all the items and stuff. Just sit up there.
If it fits, it ships.
Yep.
I have a very pregnant cat somewhere down here.
Oh,
Oh, there she is. Hi. Come here, Freya. Come here. Come here.
like nothing is on the grid.
That's okay. Come here, you little turd.
Yep.
I know you're the size of a watermelon right now, but come here, I want to love on you.
There it is. I was like, where is my ladder?
Come here. What are you doing? Just being a watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
She's the hillbilly hot dog cat.
Yeah.
Katie found her while she was working, and nobody wanted to take her, and Katie and Mom had some words and said, you know, Zach would fall in love with this cat the second he saw it.
They weren't wrong.
Her face is exactly like Sam's. That gray
Oh.
cat, resting bitch face. And I'm like, okay. But
Yep.
somebody got outside and had a little too much fun.
You're like, that cat is now mine.
Yep. And we figured since she's big and pregnant, probably be better if she was down here.
Yeah.
She's long fur, got white paws. Cuties can be annoying as hell sometimes. Cuties can be. Persistent universe.
I go on it. Nope, I'll have to turn that off and do it manually.
I should totally go with my EMT stash on the character. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Oh, you silly cat. At least it was an empty bottle. Can't be mad at you over that one.
Well, I think this is going to be our first problem. I'm not getting like OM waypoints in Quantum. Ayla? Yeah. Alright, so we'll jump out here, get around the planet. There we go. And they've had some problems with like quantum navigation.
System
Stanton.
Stanton Orson. He is kneading the blanket that I have around me. Because, you know, it's only like high of 48 today.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's melting the rest of the ice.
Yeah. We finally got back to normal.
Yeah. I only fell once, but split my hand open doing it.
That's not good.
No. 'Twas not fun.
Good. At least the sun is up on the side of the moon.
It goes completely dark. Nope, it's what you thought. Okay. Next to menu. Proceed to menu.
Then you can jump back in on me.
I think I may have been on yours.
That would be very
Funnily enough.
convenient.
Funnily enough, I think I was. Because I just looked over at the stream and at your chat.
And that's
then
what
back
yours
at
said.
the chat. It's what mine said. As I already just hit return to menu. But it's fine. Right, Freya? Right.
Oh, someone's sitting down here.
Yep.
There's a couple of ships here. Might be able to squeeze it right here. Hopefully.
Hello, Cap. Why, yes, I do love you too. Yes, I know. Yep.
Cool. That's a nice looking Crusader Intrepid.
Hey, I'm able to make it down to the lobby. Better start than last time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Elevator is raised.
I do like the new UI.
Mm-hmm. Move your mule out of the way.
Yes, Cat. She went from across my lap to under my arm. I don't really know how this happened, but it did. Yes. Hello. Hi. She used my arm so she could push up higher to rub her face against mine.
Mm-hmm.
Silly cat.
Double stack these. Yes. Good. Oh, these hauling missions are so relaxing. Until someone shows up to fuck with you.
I'll take elevator, not Black Abyss for 7, please.
It's not gonna fit. I'm seriously gonna have to. Ow. Oh, good. It'll fit back there. Sweet. I was like, if I fit all of those 8 SCU things on here and I can't fit the 2, I'm gonna be really upset. The 2 fit on the back.
There we go. What's the matter, Alana? What's the matter?
That's hilarious.
Like a glove.
There we go. Does this guy have anything?
Oh, what should I bring out? I haven't won this in a hot minute.
This guy must still be online somewhere.
See if I still got it.
Anything that I can bring from Brios? To somewhere else. Even if it's just a small one.
Someone in the chat's just like, shit game.
Yeah. You know. It is a shit game. Because it is the shit. Sometimes. Is that really the only thing leaving it out of here? Jeez.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there's just that one itty bitty tiny 8 SCU mission to bring ship back to Seraphim. But it's going to pay me 60K, so.
Alrighty.
Trying to remember how to fly.
Yep. Comms. Orson Landing.
Hotkeys are very different.
Yeah, I noticed. And it's...
There's a lot of stuff that's like alt and something, and some things are going to be like your right alt and not your left alt. Like your flight ready used to be R.
It's right alt R
It's
now.
right alt R.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Alrighty. Where are you at?
I'm at Brios. I'm getting ready to head back to Seraphim Station though. Hopefully. I just heard gun, like weapon fire. Hopefully they're not shooting at me. I think they are.
What's your,
Engines are on. Take off complete.
I'll say, want me to intercept? I can.
No, I'm good.
Landing gear raised.
I just GTFO'd.
Is it? Nope, not that button.
Shields are off.
What's not online?
You
There we go.
also haven't done anything with master modes, have you?
No.
Auto drive is now on.
Trying to remember the button to
Auto drive is now
spool up.
So you need to hold B, and that will change you into your nav mode.
There we go.
Auto drive is now on. Shields are on. Auto drive is now off. Shields are off.
So your ship is only going to go SCM speed if you're in flight mode, and then you have to switch to nav mode in order to do like whatever its max speed would be.
Auto drive is now off.
And when you're in nav mode, you don't have shields or weapons.
Is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Okay. Then what was the button to jump?
Left click. Once it spools and calculates, then you just click.
think it's being done. 1 second. There we go.
Shields
Alright, cat. You might have to go back on the floor. Because you're being a nuisance.
That's what cats do. All right, I'll sit here in queue and wait until my hangar's ready. So all hangars are now instanced. And you sometimes have to wait in queue for a hangar to be available for you.
There are 2 Seraphim stations, so I'm just gonna try to hail one.
Yep. One is hangar and one is cargo.
Yes, I selected the correct one because it says join hangar queue.
Yep. Come on, give me a spot. Hey, look, you're right out there in front of me.
Yeah.
I just got a hangar. What are you in?
Lightning.
Ah. I saw you like zipping around. Like shit. And now when your landing gear comes down, your max speed is like 30 meters per second.
I am 3 in queue.
You're gonna be a while. Your queue will probably disappear. You'll need to like hail again to.
It did, and then it popped back up with your place 3. Oh, now you decide to lay down? That being a little shithead. Just like you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
I have become very familiar with how to maneuver a ship in these hangars to put the cargo right next to a freight elevator. Or at least close.
Makes sense. Hi, Freya. Smoosh your tiny face. Alright. Go on down there.
Sadly, I don't have any ships that are like super cool to show you. I have a reclaimer. I have a reclaimer, a Carrack, the Zeus.
My coolest ship is the Bowl. Oh, Chonky Mama wanted back up in my lap. And she was struggling.
Poor
She's
thing.
struggling hard. You're like, I can't do it.
I just hauled 8 SCU of waste from Brios back to Seraphim and made 65,000.
And that was 10 times easier than the 80K that you just made.
Yeah. Do you have anything that holds cargo?
No. My cutter.
Shit. I'm gonna say hauling missions right now are like great for money.
Watch you fly through the world. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll hold you.
Oh no, I'm about dehydrated. Please proceed to room 8.
Alright,
Gladly.
yeah. Go on. Go be chunky watermelon somewhere else. Yep. Yep. Go be chunky watermelon over there. Go say hi to Lana. Lana might love you. Yeah. Lana might love you. She's weird. Alright. Hangar quest granted.
Now you gotta find which hangar. Luckily, you get a decent marker on them.
That's one of the top down.
Everyone here at Kelto RX?
Yeah.
Great. Feel better? Save and
Guests are not allowed in the staff lounge. Thank you.
Yeah, I probably should have grabbed one while I was in Morrison, but
What?
the max lift tractor beams. I could
Mm.
buy another one. They're just easier to use. Okay.
Is there something you need?
I'm just happy like elevators are working for now. That was a big problem in 4.0.
Yeah. So are you guys actually basing out of Morrison itself or
I do,
the
yes.
station? Okay.
I don't think Matt still pulls all of his stuff up to a station just because he doesn't want to deal with the planet. And I'm trying to like break that of him because your hangar on the planet is persistent. Right? So it's like you can have ships like staged if they'll fit on the edges and they'll stay there.
Yeah. I'm going to go get some gear. If there is some stuff here.
Yeah. I'm going to...
Yeah, that small landing bay can go screw itself.
Mm-hmm. Let's pull the Carrack up here.
It's like I'm
Vehicle selected.
fairly confident in my landing capabilities,
Vehicle has been please visit us again.
but that was bullshit.
Yeah. Once you buy some
There.
gear, come to Maxis DB's large hangar.
Okay. I just wanted to get like actual armor.
Yeah. Gotta forget how huge this thing is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it much closer to... Might be able to get it a little bit closer to that one. Because you know what's awesome about the Carrack now? The cargo pod's open.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I have not done cargo in the Carrack. Oh, the blast shields on the front glass also close in the Carrack too. Well, that's not good.
What?
My flight ready.
Not very ready.
There we go. The MFDs weren't coming on.
All systems online.
Holy shit. Alright, let's see.
Please tell me that's not the only backpack they've got. I would literally rather just carry. There it is. Okay.
I think that's good. I hope that's good.
Engines offline.
I love this ship.
I can't see my inventory here at the station.
Nope. Because there is no actual inventory. You have to find an inventory kiosk.
Which would be where?
They look like ATM machines. The easiest way to find them is they're in a hangar. But there are a ton just around the station too.
I'm guessing it's this storage access.
Yep. All right, let's see if we can.
Damn. Oh well.
I want to try to get a bunch that goes all to one place. We can find a bunch that go to Ambitious Dream. I wish there was some juniors that went to Ambitious Dream.
Actually, probably go to the cargo center.
That sucks. There's only rookie ranks that go from Seraphim to Ambitious Dream. All right, let's see something. Accepted. Did that pop up for you?
I did not see anything pop up.
Still nothing?
No.
You're gonna have to do the intro one. Son of a bitch. So they've changed the mission stuff. So if they're rep locked, I can't share them with you if you don't have the rep to do them.
Gross.
Yeah, but I'll still get paid. Like for these 4, I'll get paid 200K. I'll give you 100K.
Okay. Well, damn, I didn't realize that was a heavy bag as well. Okay, whatever. Tried to get a tractor beam and stuff in a bag.
I got tractor beams.
Okay. I have the gun, I just don't have the beam.
Yeah, no, I bought 2 max lifts.
I feel like they've downgraded the amount of money you start with.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not hallucinating. That or they've upped the price of everything else.
That they have done, for sure. I think, did you start with like what, 15K?
Yeah, about.
Yeah.
Do the heavy lifts go on your back, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Yeah. Or either on your back or on backpack.
Does it take up one shoulder's weapon slot, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay. I have a Gallant rifle. Just as the shits and giggles of it.
Yeah.
Did you were in the large hangar?
Yeah.
Leaving arms assist zone. Caution is advised.
Yeah. All right. There's that. take this other one. All right, we're gonna work out of this hangar, freight elevator that's up here.
Okay.
Look at that. The doors are open on the sides. Now, they don't have the mechanism in where they drop down yet. Because those whole bays are supposed to come down to ground level.
Would it be easier one person up there guiding it in, the other
Yep.
person down here doing that?
Yep. The following items are blocking the elevator. What? You see something on the elevator? I don't see. Oh, hey. I know what the problem is. The elevator wasn't down. Let's put the elevator down first.
Might help.
Yeah, it usually does. All right. It's great. These 4 missions, I can put them all on one elevator load. And the good thing is they're all going to the same place. So what?
I'm just sitting here. The right click, detach or whatever.
Mhm.
It's. I'm just stemming over here, shooting it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I want to just start throwing some of these over that direction. If I had these going to like different places, I would worry about like getting them mixed up. But since everything's going to Ambitious Dream, it's like just put the shit in there.
Well, let me actually come down to the.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do it. You're not gonna be able to do it in the crosswalk or the catwalk.
I think that's good.
But we've got about 350-ish SCUs that we're going to load. But they're in 8 SCU containers, so.
Oh, and these don't fit double side by side on
Really?
the grid.
I don't think I've seen how the grid is even set up in there.
It's kind of
Well-
shit, not gonna lie.
Well, the good thing is, what we can't fit in there, we'll just throw in the garage.
I also want to try something as well. Oh, so they'll fit side by side. Okay, hold on. I'm testing some stuff.
Oh, you're good. 'Cause
So,
I got a ton of boxes that I need to pull out of the elevator, so.
let me...
You know what I should have pulled my Atlas up. I didn't even think.
Send that back to Catwalk, because...
Have
Yeah.
you seen the Atlas?
I have not.
There is a mech. Well, it's an exosuit. called the Atlas.
Like I've seen it, like
Pictures and
picture
video.
wise,
Yeah.
but I've not like seen it.
And it is great for moving crates.
Okay, here's. Go on, go back out. She didn't come in at the right angle, so you got caught on fucking pixel.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I want to test. Can I? Cannot. Okay.
We've got like copper, we've got iron, got
So, per cargo pod,
mm-hmm.
it looks like I can only fit 5.
That's it.
Yeah.
Will they not stack on top?
I cannot get them to stack on top of each other.
That's ridiculous.
And you will see how much actual room
Is
there
wasted.
is, because it's absolutely wasted.
Yeah. Kunos, you asked how much is this game? I believe you can get some of the cheapest packages at around $45 US. Up to $500, $600, $700, $1,500. It just depends on what you want to pledge. So right now the game is in alpha testing, and everything that you buy is a pledge to help with development. Oh, you got to be kidding me. We're going to be a box short.
We are?
Yep, one of them just disappeared.
Damn.
Oh, it just reappeared.
So, okay. Those boxes,
Mm-hmm.
we could fit more of.
The little, like, the 2s? And the
Yes.
4s? Yeah.
But these big ones, you can fit 5.
Yeah. Is it worth it? Personally, I don't feel that there is a better game on the market when it works. I will say it again. It is in alpha testing. And
what the?
there are times where shit just doesn't work. Like it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Those
Okay,
times
hold
it's
on.
frustrating. But when it works, it's amazing.
Now I'm mildly agitated because it was taunting me. It's like, you can't get this further over. Oh, hold up. I know I can get this further over now. You lied to me, game. I watched it.
So you can really only get 5 in the whole.
No, you can get more.
Oh, okay.
So the grid
Uh-huh.
was absolutely just being a complete and total dick.
Huh.
And you can get them side by side. It just did not want to. So let me open this side back up,
Do some rearranging.
do some rearranging, and see what else I can do.
Yep. Kunos, if you're still here, they are doing a free fly where you can download the game and play for free right now. And if you go to my Twitch page, there is a reference code. And I believe you will get a free, I think it's the Dragonfly. It's like a land vehicle. You get one of those for free.
Okay.
I really should put a like a trigger to get my Star Citizen referral code in chat. me that one. You know, and this guy mentioned No Man's Sky. I almost played No Man's Sky tonight. They put out a new update today.
I like No Man's Sky. It's not bad.
Yeah. My problem is I get like I don't have enough direction. You know,
Yeah.
like it's my Skyrim problem. You know, love Elder Scrolls, couldn't play Skyrim. Because there's just I didn't have enough like go here, do this kind of direction.
Okay. With the finagling that I have been able to do, I can get a lot more in here.
Good. Well, I was like, that doesn't make sense because, you know, it says it holds like 498 SCUs. It's like you can only fit 8 or 5 8s. That's 40
fair.
per bay.
Let me go back up to the catwalk, because I think I will have to adjust some of these from up here.
Yep. I've got 2 more to pull out of the freight elevator. And then I'll come up and...
You can not double stack.
You may be able to put like a 2, like a 1, a 2, a 4, like something that's flat. Not too high, something that's 1 high on top. Okay.
You'll see what I mean when you get in here.
Yeah.
Of why I thought it would double stack. It does not. Son of a whore.
It should.
I accidentally dropped that titanium ore, now I can't get it.
Where's it at?
It's down below. Like, it fell off the edge.
Oh, it's like under the ship?
And I can't reach from here. Yeah.
I get it.
But you see, if the tops would open,
Yeah.
you could fit. Not letting me grab that at all.
Now that I put it down, can you get it?
No.
Huh.
Hold on, let me
Tractor beam
Bullshit.
doing tractor beam shit.
pull it back out. And
Wait, do these have charge now?
I don't know.
Mine's down to 60%.
That's what mine says.
Okay. So this one needs to go right there.
Yep. So you can go down there. That's the maximum that I've been able to fit. It's 4, 4, and then there's 1 underneath. Like, I tried to lift 1 higher, but I could not. Like, it physically would not let me go above it. Which is dumb, because I feel like I've seen it double stack.
Hey.
Were you able to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Thing's been a pain in the ass trying to get this figured out.
Can you call that elevator back up?
Yeah.
So I wish you could choose to make it not snap.
Yeah. I might, hold on. I'll say that. Then let me, come on. I'm trying to see if I can pull
And lift it
that
up.
one up. But it's not. It just says no you.
Yeah, that the railing's in the way. So come down here.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you could not manage that by yourself.
No. And that won't snap.
I'm gonna see if it
Yeah,
that will
there's-
not snap there because it's
Yeah.
to prevent from blocking the elevator.
Yep.
But you should be able to get this one, all the way up against the wall. And then I think I can get that other one right there.
Yep.
There we go. Now we're getting it.
So put that one right up against there.
And then,
Then we'll want to bring one in and stack it on top of that one.
oh, you bird.
Son of a bitch.
Get in here.
So this is where we're going to run into a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hold... Oh, you got one up there. Yep.
Yep. I'm thinking...
I'm thinking
trying
these...
to think the best way.
I know we can get one and then one up on it. But the problem is whoever's out here to get the one up on top of it is going to be stuck out here.
Yeah.
No, I'll be able to get through here. Okay. So... Heads up. So there's going to be... Go back. Go back. That one's going to go
Yeah,
there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to snap you there.
Let me go up on the catwalk.
I can get that. And then I think the only problem I'm going to have is I'm not going to be able to get one on top of this one that I'm going to put in.
Mm,
Unless...
let me trick the elevator into going up.
Unless you can get in this space. See, like I don't.
No, I can't even.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be able to get back through there. So.
But I can.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if these would lower, it would be perfect. So I'm going to.
I wonder. Hold on. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna give it a shot from the outside. See if I can maneuver it enough.
I don't think you're going to be able to grab it. But you know what you can get? Hey, around on the backside of all these 8s, there's some flat ones. We at least throw like the 4 up in there. Oh. Nope. Not gonna be able to do it. Damn. Yes. Hard to learn the game. Harder to learn how to avoid the bugs. Yes. You know, but when the game works, it's amazing.
Come on. Aw, come on. Come on. Rotate. Oh, I know I can do this. Oh, you little shit. There we go. You have no clue the bullshit I just did. Oh, that was great.
All right, I need you up here.
You have another crate in there. I got the 4 and the other 2 and 2 2s on there.
Nice.
It took some rotating, some vicious clanging of boxes together and such, but it worked. It is completely full in that room.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. Yep. I need that one, the single lifted.
It's lifted.
Oh, get back here. No. That way. That way. Ah, you son of a bitch. And then you should be able to set it on there.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay. Geronimo.
Your mom's a what?
Nah. I'm gonna go one more pod over because
Yeah.
we're going to need it.
Yep. Do you need me to throw some down that way?
I'll be fine for right now. I'm gonna move some down here.
So this isn't too hard to load. I think it may get a little dicey if you start putting like 16s in.
Yeah. Because I don't even think they'd fit. Like, in the state that it is us loading it now.
Yeah. And it would be difficult.
You know, unloading's so much easier than loading.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, cat. Hello. She says hi. How are you? You want in my lap again? Is that what this is? She's like, yep.
This is my last one. Oh, I'm gonna grab that too and throw it up on here.
Okay. I'm not gonna worry about quad stack in the back since
Yeah.
we're so
Yep.
now.
We may have been able to get one more load. Back on it. Yeah, there's only 3 more that need to go on a spot.
Okay. Come on. Now the grids are being stupid.
All right. Now we just got to go fly and unload.
Mm. There you go. Good enough.
That was weird.
What?
I walked up the ramp and hit the button, and it said open door, and the ramp was closed behind me. I was like, fuck, did you close all those up?
Yep.
Okay. You able to squeeze in here? Or are you exploring?
I saw the service ladder and
Oh.
it was interesting.
You're like, I'm just going to climb up the ladder.
Engines online.
Let's do Vicious Dream. Route to it. Yes, please.
I'm seated. I'm just in the above.
Takeoff complete.
While we're flying, I'm going to go pee.
All right. This thing is massive. I love it. All right, let's do a hard turn.
Shields offline.
Shields offline. Are you not going to line up with Ambitious Dream? Nope.
Shields online. Shields offline.
Well, that's not good. There we go.
Quantum drive
I love this ship. I really do. There we go.
Bottom drive is now off.
Well, that definitely would make things difficult to fly. Holy cow. Okay, don't like that. Pretty cool though. Entering private property.
Shields online.
All right. That MFD panel up there for power is causing some problems. There we go. Landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
I don't know why it's got me trespassing. Weird. This was a good experience. Getting to actually run cargo in the Carrack. Ow. Asshole. Oh, just dropping off some cargo at Ambitious Dream. We got like 4 contracts on a Carrack. Make a couple $100,000. Oh yeah, I know. But that would also mean I would have to kill the things to get that cargo, and that's a joke because I don't do combat. Get through there without the... Yeah, sweet.
I'm back after having an argument with a cat.
Oh, that's cool. Loading things that are offloading things. Jeez.
Okay.
If you want to go down and start throwing them in the freight elevator, that would be phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a friend that does bounties, so when he's on, I think he's up to the point where he can get those now. We may start either doing the cargo from them, or I've also got a reclaimer, so the salvage. Or if we can get a bunch of people on, then we could do both the cargo and the salvage, and at that point we can make a ton of money. I found out how you can squeeze through that little space.
Okay.
Holster your tractor beam.
Come on. Come over here. Thank you.
Oh, nope. That's bad. Whew. Got boxes doing the hibbities and the dibbities.
Have you seen what the most recent Fortnite thing is?
Godzilla?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw. I noticed you were playing the other day. I was like, he is trying to be Godzilla.
Yeah. I unlocked all the stuff for him.
Nice.
Because where it's so late in the season, it was, and the way they're doing it now, stupid easy.
Yeah, I've just been trying to find bullshit to fill time until they fixed Star Citizen servers. I will say, last night I was playing Ashes of Creation.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, Monday night, I was playing Ashes of Creation. And there was a nice little gentle dwarf that restored my faith in humanity. I had a quest to kill the Highwayman's leader. So I go up to where he is, and I keep getting my butt kicked because there's like 3 guys in his camp, plus him, plus a named elite. And I'm playing a bard. Right? I'm a support role. I can't do that. So I got my butt kicked, and then I went and did some other shit. And I was like, all right, I'm almost done for the night. Let's go back and see if I can, you know, make this happen. Maybe someone's up there. So I go up to where he is on top of this hill. And you get to the top, and his camp's over to the left. And I look to the right, and there's this dwarf just sitting up there. And I walk up, I'm like, hey, are you trying to kill the commander? And without saying a word, he opens trade. He throws me a full set of armor with jewelry. And then proceeds to start clearing the camp. And I was like, oh, how nice. I can't get through on this one. On this front bay, can you start pulling shit out from the front?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, like he just gave me like a full set of armor with jewelry and everything, and like helped me clear the camp. But it's funny, he was like, this may be touch and go, and we just like slaughtered them all. But he was a fighter that was running bow and greatsword, and me being a bard, I just like buffed shields, heals, debuffed the bitches. And say, if you get that one, and then I toss that one, all right, I can start getting the rest.
There.
Thank you. So I had a guy tell me earlier, you may have been on here. I don't know. I don't remember if you saw it or not. But he's doing commodity runs where like you pay for the shit up front, right? Not these missions. And he's doing them in a Polaris. Right? And he's like, you get to the station, right? You have to make sure that you can sell them at stations. And you dock on the station and then store the ship and then use the auto load and auto unload. You don't have to move the boxes. And I was like, holy shit, that's a brilliant idea.
Makes sense for commodities, but you can't really do that with this.
Yeah, you can't do that with these. But with commodities, you go and sell them at the TDD, and you can choose to pay to have them loaded or unloaded. So there's a cost involved in it.
Yeah, but if you do it right, then
yeah,
menial.
Yep. This is a shipload of crates. I mean, a shitload of crates. Technically, a shipload of crates, too. I think I've done one load like this since they started the hauling missions. maybe 2. I had... So when I had the ironclad, your loner is a cat. And I tried doing the cat, and you run into the same problem. Like, you need someone up here on the deck to help load it. And then I did 1 load with a Herc. What?
Just how I've been doing this.
Mm-hmm. No. Did you hit me? What just hit me?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Shouldn't have been me. I was in the air.
Something just knocked me on my ass. Yeah, this would have really sucked trying to do it on my own.
Uh-huh. So what's entertaining for me right now is the simple fact of you're still laying prone on the ground, sliding around for me.
Really?
Yes.
Great.
It's very entertaining. Excuse me, sir. I'm walking here. Or hovering. Floating? Whatever this classifies as.
Tractoring?
No. That's too weird.
All right. That's it. Go over
See,
here.
looking at it here, it doesn't look a whole lot. Trying to
Yeah.
fit everything in there.
Right.
Piece of shit.
Yep. All right. So that one is good. That one is complete. That one is complete. That one is complete. Confirm. Down they go. Complete. And complete. All 4. There we go.
That was awful.
What was awful?
Fucking loading those things.
Right. But then you get that.
Yeah.
That'll help you some.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only sitting here with 1.7 mil.
We on a station?
Yeah.
Okay. My dude's getting low on fluids.
Yeah, I'm getting close.
I've not gone up yet if you're coming.
No, go for it.